Thank you so much for being here. You might be a subscriber. You might have newly discovered my channel. My name is Ari and I'm here to create. I'm here to share my creations. I feel excited because this is my third stream within a 24-hour period and I've never done that before. The reason for this is that last night, Nick's younger brother was watching a streamer, and this streamer had Cece's Pizza as his sponsor for his video, and I had never seen Cece's Pizza sponsor a streamer before, and I think of the company itself, and I think that must be a really high-paying sponsor, like to have the name Cece's Pizza like in the background of this man's stream, and for him to be sponsored by Cece's Pizza, like I just was amazed, and I can only imagine what kind of income the streamer is getting from that experience, but just imagining that was motivating in a way. I have moments in my life where I'm concerned about my career. I speak, I stream on YouTube, I write, and sometimes I wonder if it's all gonna go the ways that I hope it will. I wasn't worried about that last night though. Last night when I saw that, I just thought streaming could go in a direction that I can't even see right now, and it could be really wonderful and positive, and it could be lots of payments, and it could be lots of entertainment for a lot of people. It could be really meaningful and really wonderful. I want to focus on what it's been so far as well too. It's been so helpful for me to be the founder of this community, to continue to share so many videos, and it's nice to know that there's always at least one person listening no matter what I'm talking about. And my future has almost this guarantee, as long as there's Wi-Fi and as long as I've got that, I've got connection with so many people. I see some people showing up in the chat. Thank you for showing up in the chat. Thank you for liking the stream. I'm just here chatting. Let me see who's here. Soft Child 101 Official is here. I would love to see you having the most amazing night you possibly can tonight. I see Soulmate Glow, welcome back again. I know who you are. I have memories of you in my mind. They're a little fuzzy, but I know we've chatted before, and I know I felt included. So thank you for that. You're asking how I am. What you see is what I am, baby. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Always wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. I had an incredible nap today. It was much needed. I thought to myself that I want to be more open about my energy levels sometimes. Sometimes I do get really tired. I was super tired in the middle of the day today. I took a nap and I really did not have a lot of energy, and my energy just crashed. And a reason I want to talk about that is because I just assume it might be a good thing to talk about. Like, all of us aren't full of energy all the time. Like, I'm a person and sometimes I get really tired. So if you're experiencing any tiredness, you're not the only one. So yeah. Anyways, I see Josh is here. Hi, Josh. I see Mark is here. Very excited to see you. I see Cree Bucks is here. Hello. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm glad that I can stream. Thinking about maybe doing some tarot card readings. I haven't done them in a while. And if I don't, it'll just be chatting and who knows what else will happen. Just like every day, there are many possibilities. There are many possibilities. Please, do not be disappointed when you ask me to say specific things. I've been asked to say specific things before and it hasn't gone very well, so I'd like to keep on using my free will and following my intuition for sure. For sure. Thank you for expressing your faith here and your religion. Chucky is back. Read us some more of your book. Maybe. Maybe. Hi, Shapeshifter. Are you feeling kind of bad about me? Soulmate Glow is trying to read 50 books by the end of the year. Wow. Wow, cool. You must be a fast reader. I could also see it being a flex, like I read 2 books all year because I read them so slowly and took in every delicious word. Sometimes reading fast isn't always better, but to each their own. To each their own. I read really slow. I used to read fast though. I used to get through books really fast, but then I noticed I didn't really experience the book deeply or take it in very deeply, so I adapted to reading slower. I don't want to sound like I'm rude for, if you want to read 50 books by the end of the year, you do that. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. I do watch stuff. I watch movies, I watch shows, but I also read. And I write, of course. Shapeshifter writes, why would I feel about you? Because we're interacting and connecting? Is everybody feeling something about me right now? I'm definitely feeling something about everybody here. For sure. Hi, Niall. I see Niall here. I see a question from Proletarian Pride. What's a Letarian? That's a new word to me. Letarian. I feel like someone here might be trying to bring me down. should all build each other up though. Is that a thing? Pro is the working class. Okay. Look at you educating me. I love it. I need to learn some more things. Ooh, the only person that can down you is yourself. Like, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Interesting. Well, I'll just call you Pride for short. You asked for my favorite book. I don't know if I have like a clear favorite, but I have been loving The Artist's Way. I'm reading it right now. I also read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and another book about chronic pain. It's called The Way Out. Yeah. Tuesday, it made 8 years since I quit smoking. Ooh, I'm glad that's over too. Good for you. I really dislike smoking and I wish everybody would stop. Just shortens our lives. Enjoy your stream. Are you leaving so quickly, shapeshifter? Why do I feel like you don't like my live streams? Am I just in my head? Hi Yanni and Katsai. I'm just gonna keep being myself and hopefully over time I feel less self-conscious about it. Well, you're sick right now. Aww. What kind of sickness is it? Is it like a head cold? Do you have a headache? I might be done with tarot card readings. I just feel like lately it's not really a good use of my intuition or my energy, and it's kind of better to just be here. Well, enjoy the moment as it is. Before you know it, you'll be back at full health. Thank you. Love your body and your hair and your face and your shirt. Yeah. It can't get better than this. Hi, Christian. I like your live stream and oh, bye, Shapeshifter. I like your live stream and you are a fun person. Thank you. It's very kind. I'm glad that Christian is here. Welcome. Neil Hayden is here. Hi. Thank you. Passing in school. Oh, what grade? I am right-handed. I do all my writing with my right hand. I wish I was able to write with both somehow. Sometimes my right hand is tired. Where am I from? If you want to know my birthplace, you'd have to ask for that specifically. I'm not sure that who I really am beyond my physical body is from anywhere. I feel like where are you from is a question that, you know, to be from somewhere, it implies a beginning and an end, and I am becoming more and more sure every day that life is infinite, and so is consciousness and energy and form. And yeah. How can you be watching the stream silently and be typing in the chat at the same time? I don't know, Christian. I think if you comment, or maybe you're about to watch the stream silently, which would be interesting, Where does that choice come from? Did you watch the stream silently earlier today? Because I did have 2 other streams earlier today. Yanni was bullied in 2nd grade. Is the bullying done? This content sucks. No offense. Have a blessed night. Hey, does anybody else think the content sucks? Does anybody else think the content is great? Give me your opinions, because I need more. I need more opinions. I need more opinions. I need some more opinions about the content. Okay, Lee says it's great. I'm not sure what that means, but very interesting. I think to say that you're from somewhere implies a start, and I just don't think there's ever been a start. I was actually watching the one earlier. Okay, the bullying is done. I'd love to see that. I love to see that. And to say the bullies won would imply that you, in your mind, see some kind of competition between you and the bullies. Would you agree with that? Was there some kind of formal competition? I doubt it. It might be a story that you're choosing to tell yourself, or possibly someone told you that. But if it's some kind of narrative that's not based in fact, I don't see how it would be useful to tell yourself that your 2nd grade bullies won and, live with that the rest of your life. That doesn't sound very good. Yanni and Cat's Eye. It happened in real life. I hear you. I hear you. I went through bullying also, and I can tell you more about it, my experience if you want to, but I don't want to make it about me. So only if you wanted me to. Yanni and Cat's Eye. But I have to say, I would disagree. I don't think the bullies won. I don't think it was ever a competition, frankly. Brenna Brown writes, the bullies did technically when everyone's been unsubscribing to my channel, and now I'm only down to 5 subscribers, and me and my sisters really wanted to be famous when we were older. Aww. Well, is it possible that the bullies do not have influence over every single person that has a YouTube channel? Brenna, I believe you must be able to reach more people. And imagine that 5 people are in a room with your video playing on the TV. I know it might be hard to see it that way, but could it possibly feel exciting to know that 5 people instead of 0 are subscribed to your channel? And maybe, especially with YouTube subscribers, nothing ever finishes. You could have 2 new subscribers today. People could see your story right now, and maybe people that are watching this live stream and that are in the chat go click subscribe. You never know what can happen. I see it's Olivia. Hi. Hi. Thank you for subscribing. Aww. Yay! I'm glad. Sometimes, I'm full of advice, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I hope it's well received. I want everybody to know what their dreams are and to be able to take action towards them and not feel stuck or blocked, you know. So I'm glad that you're grateful for the advice. Like, that's a really big blessing that of all the things I possibly could have said, I ended up saying something that, you know, you're grateful for. That's a sign to me that this is meaningful to you, this YouTube thing. And if I were you, Brenna, I would, or is it Brianna? Probably Brianna, I would say, because of the spelling. Brianna? If I were you, I would dig into my mind and into my heart about why I want to be famous. And maybe there's something that you want even more that you could give yourself before you're famous. So, for example, I might ask myself, okay, why do I want to be famous? And then when I ask that question, I hear, well, I want to feel loved. And then I'm thinking, okay, when do I feel loved? And I think, well, I feel loved when I'm surrounded by fresh flowers. And maybe because I know that about myself now, just being honest with myself and open with myself, maybe I can go get some fresh flowers and have some fresh flowers in my house. And every time I look at the fresh flowers, I feel loved and I feel famous. I don't know, like surrounded by beauty, surrounded by flowers. It's interesting how, in my experience, some of the things I've wanted, I've asked myself, well, why do I want that? And there's something deeper. Most of the time, the things I want, the experiences I want to have, are connected to a feeling, and there are multiple experiences that can give a feeling. So don't limit yourself to one dream, to just be famous in your whole lifetime. Not because you're not going to get there. You might be incredibly famous in the future, and I'm getting to talk to a star before she had any more than 5 subscribers. Lucky me. I mean, it is possible. It's possible that you become famous, but I just want to let you know that there are other dreams for you. There are other experiences that you can focus on and have fun with. You said you had a sister, right? You have sisters. Have fun experiences with your sisters. If you want to feel the lack of not being famous, if you want to feel the reality of having 5 subscribers, go ahead and feel that. But my suggestion and my advice is to set a time limit. I'm going to feel how I feel when I focus on how I'm not famous and I've only got 5 subscribers for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go play outside. And then I'm going to go shopping. And then I'm going to go read a book. Then I'm going to go fold my laundry. Then I'm going to go do my dishes. Then I'm going to go take a shower. And when I'm doing all those things, I'm going to get out of that land of lack and disappointment. And I'm going to live in the place that I enjoy, because you deserve that. You deserve to live a life that you enjoy. Brianna. You come here anytime you need a pep talk, anytime you need energy like this. I'll do my best to give it to you. To give it to you. I disagree with some of the advice that I'm getting in here. I have never watched Hamilton the musical, no. Thank you for your question, potato salad eater. I'm also a potato salad eater. I eat potato salad too. Owl's World? What should I do? If you don't think you want to be at someone else's house, I think you should go home. Is it possible that you can go home? Yanni and Cat's Eye, if you're still here, good night, sweet dreams. Even if you're not here. Thank you for cheering Soulmate Glow. It's really easy for me to give someone advice when they have 5 subscribers from the perspective of I almost have 4K. I'm really happy with my subscriber count because I didn't even think it was possible to get to 1,000. I did want YouTube to be a source of income. I wanted to connect with people. I wanted to change people's lives. I wanted to make fitness videos in the beginning. I wanted to vlog my entire fitness journey, and I wanted to be able to model for fitness companies. I wanted to make workout videos, and that was what my first YouTube channel idea was. Obviously, that's not what my YouTube channel is right now. I'm talking about so many other things. Yeah, Cat's Eye might be a musical group. I think it's also like the name of like a stone, maybe. Hi Star Golden, welcome. Welcome. Oh, Christian, when I was in like elementary school or middle school, I literally wrote a poem about me being a flower. And I wrote about the flower being worried about its petals getting picked. And it was like this whole thing. It was a whole thing. That's so sweet. Yeah, totally alternate timeline. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted. And the goal I had, I mean, to be completely transparent and honest, the goal I had was to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I would be able to make money making YouTube videos. You needed 1,000 subscribers. And so I was making videos. I was putting them on YouTube. And I was sending the link to every phone number I had in my phone. Please go check out my video. Go subscribe to my channel. I was putting it all over my Instagram. I had a bunch of people that I was reaching out to. Like, I got a new video out. Please go watch my video. Please go watch my video. And I got to around 53 subscribers, and that was around the time that I just completely gave up on my YouTube channel. Not intentionally. I did get a full-time job as a personal trainer, and that job just like weighed heavy on my mind, and there was a lot going on. Learning how to be a personal trainer was really important to me. Doing a really good job was really important to me. Making my boss happy and all my coworkers happy was really important to me. Making sure I have good lunches, good meal plans set up for myself was really important to me. I have good fitness programs for myself. Like, YouTube just fell away very naturally. And I mean, my channel sat with 53 subscribers probably for like 3 years. And I didn't post a video for a really long time. But yeah, I remember getting my channel just up to 53 subscribers was a lot of work and a lot of effort. So to anybody that's beginning a YouTube channel, and like Brianna, you have 5 subscribers, or like me from the past, you got 50 subscribers, like, it was hard for me. It was really difficult. It was really challenging. And something that's just authentic to me, that's been here in my mind, in my heart, is I want to be a YouTuber. And it just keeps pumping, and it stays strong. And I don't do anything on purpose to make myself want to be a YouTuber. And I want to be a YouTuber because I want to change the world. I want people to feel more connected. I want people to feel like this is a good place to live, planet Earth, and I want to entertain people, and I want to sing, and I want to dance, and I want to put on silly outfits, and I want to be on camera. There's so much about YouTube that I love and am passionate about. I want to do stuff in person. I'm interested in acting. I'm interested in all these different things that have to do with entertainment. And so here I am doing a live stream. And some of you got to see someone earlier said, hey, this content sucks. Like, some people are gonna think it sucks, just me sitting and talking in a room, but I'm not doing it for you guys. I love you. I care about you as a person, but I'm not doing this for you. This is so for me. I love talking. I love connecting with people. Like, the energy I feel when I get to chat with you, when I get to connect with you, like, it feels really good for me. And I think that energy and like that truth helps me to be really resilient when someone's not having a good time with my videos, or I just get someone kind of mean. It's like, well, I mean, I'm really not doing this to please anybody here. And if you happen to be pleased by this, I do care about that, and I am happy. And if someone is displeased by this, I do care about that too, and it is upsetting, but just for a few moments. And then I come back to my perspective, and I remember all those years, all those moments, all those different dreams that I visualized for myself. And it really is about me sometimes, and it's about me dreaming and wanting things for myself. And I'm even connected to the 3-year-old version of me, and I'm like, I gotta do things that she would love to do, and show her that it's a beautiful world to live in. So yeah. Aww, fitness career lore. Yeah, personal trainer, fitness career lore. There's a ton of that. There's so much of that that you do not know. Yeah, we've got a lot of lore. Like, I was thinking I could do Ari dating in her 20s lore, me dating in my 20s lore. I turned 30 in 1 year and 1 month. My birthday is February 24th, so it is coming up. I'll be turning 29, but then I'm gonna turn 30, and I'm like, ooh, I get to be a YouTuber for my whole 30s, which is cool. I don't know, why did I just watch the audience number go from 9 to 4 when I started talking about being 30? It's really upsetting. I mean, actually, okay, it's upsetting to think that people would think that the 30s aren't awesome, but it's uplifting to think that a lot of people that are in their 30s on this day are realizing, yeah, like, this is way better than the 20s. The 20s were messy and confusing and weird and difficult. 30s, oh my god, 30, flirty and thriving. But anyways, and like the fact that I figured out a lot of things that I'm not interested in, a lot of things I am interested in, is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to picture an entire decade of like continuing to build on the foundation that I fought for and built during my 20s. It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. We have a lot to look forward to. So Christian's age is 28. And when is your birthday, Christian? I'd love to answer to DL3472, but I don't really know how to. Christian, I might just write down your birthday on my list of birthdays. I have a list in my notes app of everybody's birthdays. I want to add yours in there. Birthday. You don't want to say the day. I'll just put June then. June. Oh, okay, 17th. Sweet. Wow, I'm a little older than you. I don't care what day of the week it is. Let's be timeless. Let's be timeless for a couple moments. Christian. What could I possibly do for your birthday that could be special and cool? I can write some kind of poem, song, or something. That'd be cool. If you could wish for anything for your birthday, what would it be? Now I really know you. Christian, our friendship, it's just like going layers and layers. There's like multiple layers. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, I wanted to not talk about this too much because I did talk about this a lot today, but specifically to Christian, I wanted to tell you that, oh wait, I'll wait for you to answer that question. I don't want to overload you. Yeah, that's not true. I'm just gonna remove this comment. I make space for other people's perspectives, but when I know a fact and the person says something, I'm not gonna make space. It is true that I have never been on a prison documentary before. Okay. Brianna is still here. How's it going? How are you feeling about your YouTube channel now, Brianna? How are you feeling about it? Hey, and the amount of subscribers you have is just one thing, but there's so many other aspects to being a YouTuber. There's the feelings you feel while you're creating, the ideas you have for videos. I think it is, this is just my perspective, but I think it is so much more fun to create when you're not worried about what anybody thinks and you know you don't care if people subscribe or not, versus like trying to go viral and like trying to do things on purpose that like other people like. Because honestly, my opinion is that people can feel when a person is trying to do things on purpose to get people to like them, and I think it kind of rubs people the wrong way. I think people, that's just my opinion. This could totally be wrong. This is just my opinion, is that people enjoy to be around. And chat, let me know what your opinion on this topic is, but I think people like to be around people that are just saying what's on their mind and like very transparent. It's a nice energy. Okay. Getting more views. Okay. Aww, Redbone, that's such a cool coincidence. Do you see that, Brianna? Redbone's mom's birthday was yesterday. That's so beautiful. I want you to read something. Well, Brianna is not dying. Don't you say rest in peace to someone that's dead? Brianna is alive, right? Happy late birthday, for sure. I'm with Alan on that. Thank you, Johnny. I've had these for like over a year, but thank you. Oh, your mom passed away. So it was her birthday yesterday, but she's not physically on the planet anymore. That's sweet. That's so sweet. Do you think you can still talk to her, and like, do you think she talks to you and is somehow with you? Hi, C. Jackson. Welcome. Yes, right? I really believe that, like, the human body ends, but then there's this energy that is going on and it's still communicating, it's witnessing what's happening. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm glad that you experienced that. It's very exciting because I experience it as well. My boyfriend's grandmother passed away yesterday at 9:30 a.m. and I can't believe it was yesterday. Part of me thinks it was 2 days ago. But yeah, it was yesterday, and it feels like yesterday that we went to visit her in the hospital. She fell, but this was over a year ago. But yeah, she was incredible. She was so incredible. I got to be with her and get to know her over the past 2 years. 2 years isn't too long of a time, but I had a wonderful connection with her, and I'm gonna miss her a lot. It feels so good to be able to be there for everyone else in my boyfriend's family too, and I like the conditions of my involvement. It's like I knew this woman for 2 years, and I know her daughter for 2 years, and I get to connect with her daughter, and her daughter has known her mother for her entire life, and I feel like it's a nice place to be in because I can connect with her about her mom, but I mean, her relationship is so much deeper to the person that passed away than mine. So like, it's really easy for me to be there, if that makes any sense at all. But I just notice it, and I appreciate it. There's been a lot of joy, a lot of sadness, a lot of weirdness, confusion, mystery. But I'm really excited. I get to go hang out with everybody tomorrow too. So yesterday we were with is my boyfriend, myself, my boyfriend's older brother, his girlfriend, my boyfriend's younger brother, my boyfriend's dad, my boyfriend's dad's wife, and then my boyfriend's mom, and then my boyfriend's aunt, my boyfriend's uncle, my boyfriend's grandma, my boyfriend's grandpa. We all got to be together yesterday for many hours, and it was really sweet. And the place, so it was at my boyfriend's grandfather's house that we were all together, and they have a wonderful house in a wonderful place. So it's really awesome. Happy birthday, Juliet. I'm not going to be singing any happy birthdays on this live stream. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Were you surrounded by any other people today? You can let us know. And yeah, feel free to share anything else about your birthday that you want to. Thank you, Moss. I am going to be signing off soon. If anybody has any questions come to mind, let me know. You know I love to answer questions. Elijah, I do see your chat. Why did you get banned? What happened? Johnny Doe has a question. Dr. Balls 1968. Dash Balls. Why is that your username? I'm curious. Hi, Goof Troop. I'm not your mom, but my name is Ari. What are your goals for the next 5 years? Was kind of curious. Ooh, that's a big question. What's your legal name? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Solomon. Okay. Sweet. Wow, there are so many questions. I'm gonna answer Johnny Doe's question. I'm gonna answer Dr. Ball's question. And we have a question from Christian as well. Can everybody read all these questions? Please do not tell me what to do. You've gotta put it in a different, you gotta communicate differently to me because I don't want to be commanded what to do while I'm on my live stream. It's just not enjoyable for me. The chat is moving pretty fast. So we've got my goals for the next 5 years. Why am I so beautiful? And do you ever feel like you think too much and it stops you from functioning in life? Those are the 3 questions from our chat. Which one should we answer first? 1, 2, or 3? I want to see a vote in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Johnny D says 1. Dr. Paul says 1. Stonegate says 4. All right, I'll just answer the first one first from Christian. Sweet. Yeah, if I ever go get diagnosed, I'll let you guys know. I think anybody that mentions that is really rude, but I'll let you know. Wait, what happened with Brianna? I don't know what happened, but that sucks. Am I frozen? You're welcome. I'm glad I could do that, but I'm kind of upset that Brianna's unsubscribing now. I was really enjoying getting to talk about growing on YouTube, and I was excited. I don't know, I just like assumed that she would come back and we would learn about her channel growing, but that whole entire dream is dead now. I'll move on and get over it. I have never yelled while I'm streaming. I actually struggle with vocal strain, so I'm just gonna delete this comment because I know for sure that I don't yell while I'm on camera or video. Please don't say that I've done something that I didn't do. I'm gonna answer the questions that were asked earlier. Christian asked about one of my goals for the next 5 years. I'm not focused on I'm not focused on a specific group of years. But I will say I feel a lot of love in my life, but I want to feel even more love. Like, I practice being able to breathe deeply and be more in my body and be in the moment and like enjoy moments and that kind of thing. So like that's part of my goals. Okay, Brianna's back. Brianna's back. Is it your sister's birthday? Okay. Yeah, Christian. Um, do that for sure. My email is in the description box of my YouTube channel. Hi again. Moss and Mud Outdoors. Hi again. I want to say something super upfront. I just removed a comment from somebody. Yeah, now this person is criticizing the group. Yeah. Okay. Elijah's suggestion was that I get a new boyfriend. Elijah knows nothing about my relationship. Elijah knows nothing about my boyfriend. I don't think that what I'm doing right now is a symptom of autism. What I'm doing right now is setting a very clear boundary that I will never allow someone to put information out on my YouTube channel that is not helpful to other people or to myself. It's not helpful for anybody to suggest to me that I get a new boyfriend because you'll never know the amount of relationship. You'll never know the amount of information that you need to know to suggest that kind of suggestion. I'm still open to receiving communication from Elijah because I feel like this is a caring person, just maybe a little bit misled, and I don't know what this person is going through. I don't want to cause any drama, but I do want to set clear boundaries that it's not appropriate to suggest that I make a large change in my life when you don't know me super well. And I'm going to take my own advice and do my best to be aware to not suggest to anybody else anything that would be a major life change because, you know, we don't really know each other too well, and there's a lot of things that we might not know as an outsider that we might need to know. Yes, I am a deep thinker, definitely. Definitely. But I don't ever ponder if people are my friends or not. There's people that I know for sure are my friends. I don't ever think anyone's like not my friend. I think of everyone as my friend just on like different depth and different levels. I know we're all sharing the human experience together. Every single one of us has control over our human bodies, and it's a shared experience, and like that's enough to have a friendship for me. It's just there's some friends I never talk to, some friends I'll never meet, some friends I'll have at my wedding or at a party, and it's all different experiences. Different experiences. I'm considering banning Elijah because Elijah just said, I don't want to share you with people, and that's alarming. Aw, goodbye, doctor. Good night. Good night. I can just imagine if my boyfriend's mom was watching me talk to someone named Dr. Balls, she might get concerned. Ah, okay. Share with you people. Well, that's toxic and alarming as well. Why wouldn't you want to share with us? I'm so sorry, but do you think you could do a shout out? I do a lot of shout outs for my channel members. Join my membership. Do you think you could join my channel membership? I love it. 3 friends are a lot of friends. 3 friends are a lot of friends. That's amazing. Yeah. I hope you have those friends forever. 21 eggs, that's amazing. Oh, thanks, Christian. That's good. I hope I can always be a real friend to you. Oh, and Brianna. Cool. Are there any expectations in this friendship that I should be aware of? Let me know. I've noticed that a lot of conflict can be avoided by setting clear expectations, being honest about what you expect, you know? Aw. No membership, no shout out. Guys, I put Elijah in a timeout. I did it because I could. And I was just repeatedly feeling alarmed by the messages, and I don't want to repeatedly feel alarmed while I'm having a moment in my life. And I have the ability to stop it. To stop the experience in my reality that's causing that. I'm not saying it's the best thing to do, but it's a thing that I did. I love cows. Cows are so cute. You know what? I imagine it's really easy to think that someone has ADD or ADHD when they watch the way I do this. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm a little salty about the ADHD, ADD, autism thing because getting evaluated for that is so expensive. So like, I just don't think that's gonna be an option for me unless it's like grant funded or something, and I don't even know what my result would be or how that would change my life. It's kind of hard to go into doing that. It's a sensitive topic. If you guys want shout outs, join my YouTube membership and you'll always get a shout out whenever, and you can let me know how you want the shout out to be. But I do shout outs for members. I love all the colors. I'm not really like a favorites girl. It's really hard for me to have favorites. Like, there's a lot to enjoy in the world. Aw, I made Christian's day better. Imagine if I never showed up on live stream, yeah. I made Christian's day better, yeah. You're saying let me not get too corny while I'm singing the song I just sang? Come on. No, that's really cool. I was thinking about those 3 questions that I had earlier and how I never answered them. Yay! Brianna Brown, what are some of your YouTube video ideas? Do you have any YouTube video ideas right now? I made Christian's day better. What? It's one of the greatest songs you ever heard. I just made it up right here. Da, 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 da. It was so drilled into my brain by people. Ooh, we've got a member in the chat, James Bush 5990. Shout out to James Bush. I've been reading your comments lately. I hope this doesn't feel too fakey, but I just wanted to say that you're a member and I'm excited that you're here. Everybody, this is how we do. No, James, I'm just really excited that you came in here with your membership star and your highlighted green name, because people are like, can I have a shout out? Can I have a shout out? I'm like, you know what? I'm literally sitting here reading the chat, talking to everybody. If you want a formal shout out, join the membership club. When you're a member, you also get to see lots of videos earlier than everybody else. I even have a membership called Songs by Ari, and you get to see my songs, and some of them don't even ever get published for the subscribers because I'm shy. You get exclusive videos because I'm shy. Like the videos that I'm shy about, that I would like to control who can see them, like since I know who the members are, it's so much easier. I'm like, okay, I can make this video just for the members because I know it's like these 5 people that I know who they are. My brain is like ridiculous like that, but anyways. Aww. The word you are looking for is lyricist, but yes. Brianna, that sounds amazing. Oh, I do not know how good my voice is, no. A lot of people tell me it sucks. Like, people tell me it's good sometimes, but there's been enough people that tell me, I hate your singing, please stop singing, it sucks. That makes me think, like, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. Like, I know how I feel when I sing, and I know I usually feel really good when I sing. And I know that a bunch of different people have a bunch of different opinions about it. Maybe it really gave you like the best vibes. I made Christian's day better. What if I never came on YouTube live stream? This would have all just been a dream, an idea non-physical, never to be manifested, magical. It's life, that's life. When you get an idea, you gotta act on it. When you get an idea, let it come through, let it come through, let it come through. You're a creator. You're a creator. Yeah, when you get an idea, yeah, let it come through. Yeah, so sometimes I get ideas and like what if my idea is like to have a chicken coop? Can I go buy chickens right now? Am I gonna go in the backyard and set up a coop? No. But you know what I do have at all times? Pens and paper. And also the notes app in my phone. So like if I cannot get the idea to be, the closest thing I can do is write it down. And writing it down has changed my life. Like once I wrote all about travel and how badly I wanted to travel and all this stuff. And because I wrote it down, I was able to remember. And like in the future, when I found the piece of paper, I was like, oh, now I can do this now. Like I might write down like, I would love to have a chicken coop in my backyard. And like 5 years later, I find the piece of paper and I'm like, ooh, yeah, let's go do that. And then boom, have the chicken coop. Make the idea physical because I just took a little tiny step. It doesn't have to be the whole dream, but it can be little tiny steps. I made Christian's day better. What if I never came on YouTube live stream? It would all just be a dream. I have one song that I could sing. It's sad, but I feel like the lyrics are like professional lyrics. I wrote them. It's a sad song though. I would like to sing it. I would like to see it. Yeah, that idea, Brianna, is incredible. Do it. Do it and make videos about it. This is your life. This is your life. I saw a dead body yesterday. And seeing a dead body, it just reminded me, like, this is my life. There's gonna be a day where, like, I'm not moving this hand anymore. I'm not speaking from this mouth anymore. Like, it's gonna come. So I gotta do everything I wanna do for me, you know? And on that note, I'm gonna sing my song called Ashes. I know, guys. I'm chaotic. Hi, Mike. Some people even assume that I have autism or ADHD, but I really don't want that to be like a thing, so I probably shouldn't repeat that. I just want to be free to be myself without, like, I actually have a poem about that too. I wonder if I could find that. That would be really fitting for that. That's interesting because when I was looking for the poem right just now, I just found a comment from someone. I saved it in my notes and it says, "I'm so proud of you. Keep being you. I think you're an artist, an amazing artist. I don't think about a psychological diagnosis for you because I'm not a psychologist and you're not my patient. Anyone calling you any type of psychological diagnosis is way out of line, and if they want to diagnose people so badly, they should go to school and do it when it is helpful to patients, not when they're making a beautiful artist feel like they are not liked." Yeah, because it can come across in a way that does feel like bullying sometimes. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't work in the medical field. My boyfriend's grandmother passed away yesterday. Yeah, this was a message from a person that has seen my videos. Brianna, good luck with everything. And if you do go to a hospital and try to execute your idea, you might need a visitor's pass. I don't know how it's gonna be. You might be able to go do everything that you want to do, but just be mindful of that. Be mindful of having everything in place so that you can do what you want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna sing for you guys. Brianna is your daughter's name. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that here. And that's what you're doing. Awesome. That sounds good. You've saved money up for this for 3 years now. Beautiful. Well, I hope that like all the shots for the video come out really great. Awesome. Amazing, good. I was just making sure that you're going to be able to do the things that you want to do. My body's been on the planet for 28 years. 28 years. So whenever I decide to start, I'm gonna sing a song. It's called Ashes. How does someone know if they are an indigo child? Pour the water on my flame. Show me how insane I can get when your voice is in my head. Light the match and bring me back. Tell me you won't attack. We both know that's a lie. Call me the victim, weak and bruised. Show me the ways you've abused yourself. I'm covered in ashes, covered in ashes. From the flame I used to be, is this what you want to see? I'm covered in ashes, covered in ashes. Questioning my every word, wondering why I'm so hurt. Thank you guys. There are more lyrics after that, but I just stopped just now. I felt like I did such a good job with that time. It's really nice, like the journey that lyrics and I take together. It was a day in 2023. I fell asleep in the middle of the day. Some people call that a nap. I call it a nap as well. And I was on fire in a way that felt positive. Like it wasn't like I was being burned alive, but it was almost like I was the fire and I generated this fire, and it wasn't burning me. It was my songwriting, like it was my creativity. It was just this fire, this power that wouldn't go and burn things down and hurt people, but just, would light up candles or warm up a fireplace. Like it was good, and it was wonderful. And I saw people with big buckets of water, and they were pouring the water on me, and the fire would be gone and I'd be covered in ashes and also soaking wet, which didn't end up in these lyrics, but I opened my eyes, and none of it was a physical reality on planet Earth. It was a experience in my subconscious mind, in my dream world. But which I'm frustrated that dream can mean like ambition or fantasy, but it also can mean the state when you go to sleep. Because I mean, if I were to decide, I don't think I would pick that dream as like a dream or an ambition. You know what I mean? Like it was a sleep experience dream. So, one of the first things I did when I, you know, without even thinking about it, I just reached for my iPhone and I was on the Notes app and I just had this. What you just heard me sing was just there. And I just wrote it down, and I'm fascinated by my own life experience. If you think that's weird or wrong, you're not meant to be in my audience. But I was just so fascinated. And I mean, I still am in this moment reflecting on my real life experiences. Like, as a person on this planet, like, I woke up from sleep with the experience like there that I had just on the top of my mind and pouring out these lyrics and there's more and it was amazing and the next thing that happened was my friend came downstairs. We lived in the same house at the time. She came downstairs and she asked me, "Are you sure you don't want to go to the open mic?" Because there was an open mic and she was going and she was offering to drive. And I had said earlier, "I don't want to go, I'm not going to go." And this was the last call. "Are you sure you don't want to go?" And I thought about these lyrics I had just written and I thought about myself singing them on stage and I loved that idea. So I said, "I am going to go." And I quickly got as ready as I quickly could and got into the car and we drove to this beautiful place that I had been to multiple times during that time in my life. And I got on the stage and they had a nice stool, they had a microphone, and I sang this beautiful song and people cheered, people clapped. The host of the open mic, when she got up on stage, she said, "And you wrote those lyrics?" Which, I mean, if you say it in that tone with the expression that she had, I mean, it seemed to be amazement. And you know, I got to say, "Yes, like these are lyrics that I wrote." And she said, "Wonderful, amazing." And more people shared their talents. There were other interesting people doing more interesting things. And yeah, there was a beautiful moment where people were calling anybody's invited to come to the stage now. Let's all create something in the moment together, which is very much my dream. And I felt frozen and I didn't go up there at the time, but I hope if that happens again in person that I do go up there because I do have value to share and I do have a wonderful voice and I am good at writing lyrics. And so that was part of the show and then, you know, eventually the open mic night was over and everybody's beginning to talk to each other and people did come up to me and say, "Thank you for singing that song, that was a beautiful song." And you know, people remembered my music and it changed things for me. It really did, that night and that day. So I dreamt of people stopping me from being me, but when I woke up, people encouraged me to be me. Hi, Melissa. Now I'm reading all the chats. Oh, Christian's mind went so deep. Christian was interested in the story. I really don't care what people think, and it does light me up to know that this is interesting to Christian. And yes, I am in a beautiful relationship with a man. Hi, Leray. Bye, Moss and Mud. Shout out again to James Bush, keeping the membership alive. Keeping the membership alive. Yeah, wild in the best way. Do you write song lyrics too, Christian? Who is they? Arson? What are you trying to say? Yep, that's you, James. How's everything going lately? Oh, thanks, Christian. I hope it happens. Authority? Authority what? Dude, I don't have time for this. I mean, I don't. Christian writes, I want to write something, but something's stopping me. Yeah, you could try morning pages. You could try morning pages. I look masculine to emperor onesies. Have you ever heard of morning pages? I dreamt of people stopping me from being me, but when I woke up, people encouraged me to be me. It's such an incredible truth from that story. What's crazy? Tell me. Tell me what's crazy, and then I gotta go. I gotta end the stream soon, but this was a good one. The only bad thing about it was that we had no super chats, but other than that, it was absolutely amazing. Honestly, Christian, your perspective is so valuable. But what you just wrote makes no sense to me. Put it on paper. I want to see your writing. Other people want to see your writing. I think someone might have taught you to not show your mind to people. Maybe to protect you, or maybe for some reason that at the time was a good intention, but I don't think it's doing anybody any good for you to hide and keep your writer's mind in your mind all you want to, but if you really want to get it on a page, get it on a page. I relate to you though, like I'm not totally unblocked. I have a lot of stories that I could tell and I could work on, but I don't for whatever reason. No, so lately when I try to read cards, a lot of people really don't like the cards. Like not like the cards I pick, but they just don't like that I read cards, so I just didn't know. I would like to tell everybody how much money I have, but I feel like that's like unsafe to do. Hi, Robbie. Hey, dub to the face. But yeah, I think writing can be tricky. But I'd love it if you would write more. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody that's been here lately. Mix it up? What do you mean mix it up? Like mix it up, grab the cards? Or just do a bunch of different things? I mean, I'm pretty sure I already do that. I've got so many different looks, so many different streams. I think sometimes my streams might feel boring, but is that a bad thing? Like, don't we want to feel more calm? And don't we want to feel like we have control of our emotions instead of like entertainment forcing us to feel a certain way? I feel like I give people space to feel what they feel. And not everybody wants to do that, but in a world where there's so much entertainment that can put you into feeling scared and feeling happy and feeling excited and feeling rich and feeling poor, your feelings are all over the place in that world. Like, what if you just step into my world and feel stability and peace and feel the feelings that you naturally feel when you're not overstimulated with so much stuff. Just come in here with the white wall behind me, chill vibe. I don't got any makeup on, hair is not done in this super crazy way, got my regular t-shirt, I'm singing songs, I'm reading poems, having a chill chat. I hope it brings some value to a lot of people. Yeah, just do, Christian, I'm reading your words about, you know, if I made a piece of writing. I mean, you literally just made a piece of writing. You're literally being a writer. I mean, everybody that sends chats, you're writing. You're a writer. You're doing it right now, so just imagine that you're doing it for someone that you really care about. Maybe that will help. I'm also not gonna overthink when I end the stream. I just gotta go. My body's tired, my brain is sleepy, my voice is ready for rest. I love you guys. Thank you for making my YouTube channel a success. Thank you for all the memberships. Shout out to James. Thank you for watching my videos and all that. It's been incredible to continue to work as an artist. I love it. I wouldn't want it to be any other way. I'm just so glad it is this way right now. Yeah. Last thing I'm going to say to Christian is calling something crazy, is it a fact? Is it a fact for something to be crazy? And if it's not a fact, if you would agree with me that it's not a fact that something is crazy, can you please look at the thing you're calling crazy and ask myself, is it helpful and is it true for me to continue predicting that my pieces of writing are going to be crazy? Like, that sounds like a block in itself. If you have something deep down where you don't want to be crazy, of course you're not writing. Of course you're not writing. But I mean, maybe crazy is a wonderful, beautiful thing to other people. Like I have my notes in front of me and I have all different colors of writing. I've got, my handwriting is in orange, pink, black, blue, and green, all on one page. And you know, my first thought when I see that is, oh, that's crazy. And then I think, why is it crazy? Oh, because there's multiple colors and all the colors are all over the place. Well, why is it crazy? Crazy in a good way. I love the energy. Okay, well then go make the crazy piece then. Don't tell me that you don't write or you can't write and you're a writer. That's gonna piss me off. I'll be like, I'm not letting that happen around here. If you are a writer and you don't write, that's gonna be like, no, not okay, you know? But yeah, it's all good. I mean, that was probably something that I needed to get out in some way. Sometimes crazy can be something that is an insult. Sometimes it's something amazing and wonderful. It's understandable that I was on a different wavelength with that one, but I hope I made some great contributions to your life today. It sounds like I did overall. Some people didn't like the stream, but that's okay. And some people really liked it, and that's alright too. Yeah, no. I'll go now, for real. Bye.